So it's time for another Tesla Model 3 configurator updates video. And this time there's actually quite a lot of new updates to the configurator. So it's really exciting and let's jump right into it. So I just want to start with saying now finally Tesla, they have opened this up so anybody can access the configurator. It's right on the Tesla Model 3 website, and I'll link it down below if you guys want to go and see the configurator for yourself. Now, let's talk about, what are the changes to the configurator. I think the biggest thing is that finally the dual motor and the performance Model 3 is now available in the configurator. It's right here on the first page of the configurator. You can hit that dual motor all-wheel drive, and it gives a little brief description about what is the all-wheel drive. It's a $4,000 package, so it's not cheap, but it is worthwhile if you're going to live somewhere where you do need that all-wheel drive, possibly somewhere where it snows or rains. It's definitely helpful for that. There's also now the performance package here, which is $64,000. So that is a $15,000 option above just the rear wheel drive, which already has the long range battery and premium interior included. So in the end, comparing it to the $35,000 Model 3, it's a $29,000 option, which is definitely quite expensive. But it does give you a lot of benefits. It adds you additional upgrades exclusive to performance. I'm not really sure what that means, but it's probably something like the red brake calipers, maybe like a spoiler or something on the back, like the one that they have on the Model S, something like that. It also includes all this premium black interior. You get the top speed up to 155 miles per hour, and you get the quicker acceleration, 0 to 60 in only 3.5 seconds, which is unseeable in any other car for this price point, which is really quite impressive. It, of course, gives you that little blurb for the dual motor all-wheel drive as well. But anyways, let's just select the base rear-wheel drive and move on to the next page, which is now the exterior page. So the exterior used to be the first, now it's the second. I think they want to kind of prioritize the battery and the performance, that stuff, which is definitely quite important. Now, looking at the colors, I see that they've, changed this to kind of a pearly look. I'm not sure if the paint code itself has changed or if they've only kind of changed it on the website. But looking here, this black definitely does look quite different from before. I'm not sure what they've done. Even the other colors, they definitely look like they've added more of a shine in the photo itself. I'm not sure if they've done that in the actual vehicle because I haven't seen a before and after. But either way, this does look quite a lot better than it did before. It looks like they added more pearl to the paint itself. Just a quick go through of all the colors. I personally am a fan of the blue. That's my favorite color. And one other thing that I wanted to point out here, the red is $1,500. Now, they say red multi-coat here, and I've got a quick little spiel about the multi-coat. So what I know is back a couple years ago, around 2.5 to 3 years ago, it used to be that in the Model S and Model X configurator, the white, which is also here, the pearl white, and the red multi-coat, they were both, it would say multi-coat, and they were $500 more, just like how it is right now. However, now those paint colors are the same price for the Model 3, and they no longer say multi-coat. When I talked to Tesla about this 3 years ago, they said that they just kind of put multi-coat there. It doesn't mean anything. All of the other colors which are of an upgrade, which is like the $1,000, any of these except for the base black, are all multi-coat. Only the base black is not a multi-coat color. They just kind of say multi-coat as a way to show that these are premium colors for the Model 3. So I'm assuming that it's probably the same thing here. They're just saying multi-coat as a way of saying that it's a premium color for the Model 3. Anyways though, I'm just going to select blue and go forward. You can select the wheels here, which are the Aero and the Sport wheels. These Sport wheels are quite expensive, but they do also look quite nice, so it's really up to you. And what I know about bigger wheels is that bigger wheels, they lead to more road noise. The tires don't last as long, but they do offer better handling in tight corners. So if you're taking the performance, then probably the upgraded wheels are a good choice. Going on to the interior, they do have a new image here that shows the Model 3. What I do find interesting is that this side mirror, it is blue, which is the color that I selected previously. So I'm not sure if they're doing that, but if they are, that's just kind of a cool little web thing that I found interesting. Over here, you can just kind of see the interior of the car. You're only allowed to select the premium black right now, but the white should be coming, hopefully, pretty soon. That's pretty much it on this page. There's not much new. There's not much changed here. If we go on to Autopilot, the Autopilot page is pretty much the same. They just kind of changed a little bit of UI, this option selected thing here. But yeah, that's the same. It just talks about enhanced autopilot, which adds all of these features, which is quite cool. I think that they've added this traffic aware cruise controller, which wasn't here before, and now it's here on this page. And one thing that I do want to say about Autopilot is that we own a Model X, and one thing that I've seen after the last update is that now Autopilot nudges you quite often to hold the steering wheel, which is getting quite annoying in my opinion. It used to not be that often. I think after the recent incidents with the Model S and Model X getting into accidents with Autopilot, they've just kind of made it more often so that you know, are always paying attention to the wheel. But anyways, going on to the next page, which is payment. They have still, they say this $50,000 price here, but this price including savings, this used to be the top number. Now they've dropped it below, and that includes the savings of the federal tax credit, and since I do live in California, it's got the $2,500 California EV rebate and your estimated gas savings. Down below, it only asks for payment, and that's pretty much it. The last little thing that I wanted to point out is that they've made a lot of slight user interface changes here, which is like changing these buttons to circular. If you notice here, they've all become circular buttons. I know it's not a big Model 3 thing, but I just find it interesting, which is like on Tesla's general website, everything is a square, but they're trying to differentiate the Model 3 from everything else by making these circular buttons. I don't know, I just found it interesting and I wanted to point it out. But anyways guys, thanks for watching. Please do hit that like button if you did enjoy the video. And we've got a lot of interesting content coming up, so hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.